If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Is it possible to turn back the hand of time? In a matter of speaking, yes, I think it is. Hello, my name is Liz Domino. The purpose of this presentation is to give you information that can change your life in more ways than one. We're talking about pure PRP Derma facial rejuvenation and other associated interventions. Are you here today because you want to look better, younger, and more vibrant? Are you also here because you want to feel better and more energetic? Then sit tight, because the information I'm about to present will allow you to achieve these and other goals through the application of various natural interventions. That said, we're not suggesting drugs, injections, incisions, or surgery. The interventions I'll unfold relate to the process of natural healing, coupled with stem cell therapy, or PRP, platelet-rich plasma, which comes from your blood, and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, HBOT, a specialized therapy that infuses oxygen into your blood cells and plasma through an increase in atmospheric pressure. As I go through each process, I want you to notice how much each intervention complements the other. They eventually become synergistic, with one building upon the other, causing an accelerated healing response. The expected outcome? Minimal to no downtime with your facial rejuvenation, all with a stimulation of collagen production, which are protein fibers that form a rich fiber mesh just below the skin surface, and improve the elasticity of your skin, reduce pore size and firming, shrink fine lines and wrinkles, and they rejuvenate your skin tone and color. Now, to understand the process, you first need to understand the skin, the largest organ system in your body. The skin consists of 3 layers. The epidermis. The epidermis is the topmost layer, creating the first barrier to the outside world. It controls the loss of water from cells and tissues. Its total thickness is usually 0.5 to 1 millimeter thick. Keratinocytes, melanocytes, and Langerhans cells reside here. This layer completely renews itself every 3 to 5 weeks. Its condition determines how fresh your skin looks and how well your skin absorbs and holds moisture. Where then are wrinkles and fine lines formed? They are formed and appear in the next layer of your skin. That's called the dermis. This is the thickest of skin layers. The key type of cells located in this layer are fibroblasts and elastin. The fibroblasts are also known as a type of stromal cell, the very cells we want to target with PRP. They are adjacent to the epidermis. These cells synthesize the collagen. They release growth factors and promote cell division, which generates connective tissue and allows the skin to recover from an injury. The cell division keeps the epidermis regenerating from the bottom, while the top layer of cells of the epidermis are constantly being sloughed off the body. One way of looking at this would be to note the floating particles you'd see in the air by a window when the sun streams in and captures what appear to be tiny dust particles in the air. These could actually be dead skin cells. The dermis also contains tiny blood vessels for oxygenating and nourishing surrounding tissues. There are lymph nodes present, which provide protection from invading germs. The nerves and hair follicles reside here. Why then do lines or wrinkles appear on the skin? They appear because the support structures weaken, which creates a loss of elasticity. The collagen support wears down. In addition to gravity, with every smile, frown, or squint, stress is placed on the collagen layer in your skin, which stretches out the fibers. It's interesting to note, because wrinkles arise and develop in the dermis, an anti-wrinkle treatment has a chance to succeed only if it can reach as deep as the dermis. Generally, the molecules in most products are too large and unable to penetrate the top layer because of what the cells in the epidermis are programmed to do. The next layer, the final layer, is the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous tissue. This layer consists mainly of fat. It acts as a shock absorber, heat insulator, and it protects underlying tissues. To change focus, I'd like to point out that in normal tissue healing from an injury, all of these events just described in the dermis and epidermis take place over a short span of time. This, of course, depends upon the depth and the type of injury incurred. They all, however, begin with platelet formation, which is the key focus of the procedure used in pure PRP Derma facial rejuvenation. The Derma roller we will be using will mimic a type of skin injury that will initiate a variant of the healing process just described. The platelets we apply to your skin will be called into action from beneath the skin surface. So you may ask, what makes this process so effective? This process essentially tricks the cells into thinking that there's an injury. Next, let's talk about PRP. What is it? What does it do? The process involved uses components called platelets contained in your blood. Platelets stop bleeding and repair damaged blood vessels and cells through the release of substances called growth factors. These growth factors excite the local stem cells or stromal cells in the dermis into the production of collagen, elastin, and the generation of new capillaries, also known of as angiogenesis, to rejuvenate the skin. Again, the plasma serum we use on the surface of your skin behaves the same way your body would respond if there were an actual injury. Healing platelets would rush in to create a rich fibrin mesh. This fibrin mesh in turn calls out to natural healing cells, releasing growth factors and stimulating the process of fibroblast production, the cells that create collagen, to energize and heal. The stem cells keep the epidermis regenerating from the bottom, while the top layer of cells on the epidermis are constantly being sloughed off. You get the picture. When the hyperbaric oxygen therapy is added, the healing process is ramped up yet another notch or two. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, also known as HBOT, utilizes concentrated oxygen to increase the amount of oxygen in the blood. It is absorbed through the skin and also from breathing, and it goes directly into the blood. The superficial capillary beds get supersaturated with oxygen, which increases the circulation of blood and lymph. Cells become nourished and cleansed as they circulate. In addition, when a blood cell is damaged, fluid leaks into nearby tissues, causing swelling. HBOT helps treat this wound by bringing oxygen-rich plasma to the compromised tissues. What are the benefits of HBOT? By using HBOT before and after a cosmetic procedure, pain and swelling are reduced through increased circulation. HBOT helps to block the action of harmful bacteria and strengthens the body's immune system. It causes other stem cells to circulate in the body, accelerating healing at a subcellular level. Among other benefits, HBOT also encourages the formation of collagen and elastin by stimulating cells to secrete growth factors, which excite and stimulate endothelial and other stromal cells. Results in tissue healing. Also in the regeneration of new capillaries, angiogenesis. Does all of this sound familiar? HBOT results in increased radiance, recovery, and outcome. The body's response to HBOT produces some of the same effects as the stem cell therapy. Hence, the synergistic effects that each natural intervention has with pure PRP Derma facial rejuvenation. There are other services YOLLO provides that contribute to healing from the inside out. These include ALCAT food and chemical allergy testing and nutritional blood analysis, also called live cell. Correction of deficiencies identified with these tests helps you achieve balance for your body. The key is in avoiding foods to which you're sensitive. They will show up as inflammation in your body, and inflammation shows up in a variety of ailments to include skin disorders. YOLLO offers a variety of pharmaceutical-grade supplements, which are known for their extensive clinical research and evidence-based medicine. If you want to know more about which are right for you, please talk with the YOLLO Wellness consultants. Remember, YOLLO stands for You Only Live Life Once. Make it count. Thank you for your time and attention. I'd like to entertain any questions you may have regarding this video.
If I